Hello again, and welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Rural Report. I am your Rural 2IC, and we are still in our 30 days of preparedness. Now, fear not, there's only a few more left to go. I know that some of you are waiting for the other videos to start going through, and the rest of you seem to be really enjoying this series. Uh, this is a series that is where we have gone over, at least for me, uh, when it comes to the 30 days, I did, and this was inspired by my 5-year-old little Earl, to use the ABCs and kind of do it in a fun way. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. At the end over here, there'll be a little card. You can click on it and watch everything all the way up to this video. But we have run out of letters of the alphabet, and we are now into the last few days, which are symbols. And if you looked at it, today's was the clover, which symbolizes luck. So that's what we're going to talk about today, because I believe luck's going to have some play in it. And I know there's going to be people out there that do not believe in luck, and I get it. Okay, just hear me out if you will. So what I talk about this when it comes to luck is going to be things like hunting and fishing, right? Some of us, we have grown up with a fishing pole in our hands. We go every single year, and some of us are old school, and we have just kind of like a cane pole, and you use a worm or a piece of corn or bread or something, and you just sit there off of a dock or the bank, and you just fish for some fun. Some of you spent quite a bit of money and time and everything, and really get into it. The thing is you can be extremely skilled, have a whole bunch of knowledge, and to fish all over the place, and know water temperature and bait and depth and species of fish and the times and weather and everything that plays a factor into it. But the thing is that's a living creature that you've got to still have a bit of luck, right? You can do everything right and still not catch anything. Okay, and here let me speak to the hunters out there. How many of you have gone through and got your camo, went and bought your firearm, bought the correct ammunition, went and trained with it, make sure everything's all zeroed in and good, went and bought stuff so that way you can maybe tree yourself or a blind or something like that. You've scouted the area, you've done all your dues, you've done this and that, set up decoys, descented yourself, all this other stuff, and you don't even see a single deer all season. Okay, it's frustrating, but again, it's a living thing that you can do absolutely everything right, you still may not get a deer. So I think a lot of people have to understand that, and I'm going to hopefully kind of instill this as I kind of narrate the rest of this, is that you have to have that understanding. Do not put yourself into that false sense of security that you have gone through and signed up for all these radio classes and medical classes and all these other different things, and you've trained and you've bought and you've stockpiled and you've done all this stuff that it guarantees you to make it through SHTF, because it doesn't. Okay, not only do you need a bit of good luck to get through, you can also have a bit of bad luck, and if you're like me, you probably have a lot more bad luck than good luck, right? So when it comes down to all of this, another thing, and we kind of hinted at it when we was talking about the hunting and fishing, is weather. Okay, yeah, we can go down the rabbit hole about controlling weather, but for the purposes of this is, God controls weather. This is a nature thing, and so if you have SHTF happen, especially you get something where internet's down, power's down, whatever. If you don't have somebody that is capable of monitoring, you don't know what's headed your way. You don't know if this is going to be the year of the drought. You don't know if this is going to be the year of heavy floods, heavy snow. Um, you don't know if a really bad storm is coming. You don't know, any of this stuff. Weather is extremely important for a ton of things, whether it is having that um, kind of a precaution, or an early warning, we'll go with that, that something bad is headed your way, and you have time to either vacate and get to safety, or you have time to batten down the hatches and make things as safe and what you can in the time that you have. But if you don't have that, you know, what are you going to do? And I know there's going to be people that argue, well, they didn't have that back in the 1800s. I get it, but the thing is they never had it. We've relied on it all of our lives. Okay, I'm going to guarantee every single person that watches this, you've listened to a weather person for your entire life, pretty much. And so we've always had some sort of advance. Now, yes, there's a pop up shower or things like that that happen. I get that. But you're going to have a bit of good luck. Now, whether that is you look up in the morning and you go, everything looks good, a couple clouds, but everything's good. So I'm going to go out here and set up camp so I can hunt or fish. And then bad weather rolls in. Are you prepared for that? Same thing is going to be, if you are out and you are, and we'll just roll into the next thing, which is going to be farming. If I'm going to be planting a whole bunch of stuff, how do I know that it's going to rain? Am I going to spend my day, because the last 3 or 4 days, it's been really, really dry? Am I going to spend my entire day getting water, not knowing that there's an 80% chance of rain later that evening? We take a lot of that stuff for granted. And so it's that whole thing of, you're going to have luck with weather, but to continue on with our growing of food and our farming and things, there's a lot of luck that goes with that. You never know when all of a sudden some sort of uh, beetle or pest is just going to roll through a swarm of locusts. You don't know when a little pack of rodent things, squirrels, birds, bunnies, whatever. You haven't had them for a couple years, all of a sudden, boom, here they are. It's a bit of bad luck. It happens. You have a bad grow season. The seeds aren't doing something right. The ground's not quite it. How many of us that grow do you take and test your soil so you can make sure the pH is good, or see, do I need to add some nitrites or anything along those lines, some potassium, or anything along those lines. It goes into all of this, that it's going to take luck. And for the people that's been watching me for a while, you know what I'm about to say. For those of you that are new, when it comes down to survival, there is no right or wrong way. Okay. The biggest thing is, if you survive, you can have all the gear and all the gadgets and all the training and not make it. And you have the statistics on paper, you are the best possible candidate to survive. And you can have the person that knows nothing, has nothing, and they will make it, because statistically it's going to happen. Okay, it's just dumb luck. We've talked about good luck, we've talked about bad luck. Well, in this case, there's dumb luck. It's kind of that thing that it just the exception to the rule. It's There is no anything that that person should have made it through, but somehow they did. And it's goes in both. I've told a lot of people, make sure you don't have that false sense of security, that if you have a whole bunch of stuff and you're really well prepared, that it guarantees you to survive. It also goes into the other realm of, just because you're living paycheck to paycheck on a shoestring budget, and it's really, really hard to save up $20 a month, doesn't guarantee you that you're not going to survive. Okay? It's a lot of planning, it's a lot of mentality, it's a lot of creativity. Mostly it's about your mindset and your determination. If you set your mind to it and you really want it, you'll do it. You'll figure out a way. You may have to get real creative. You may even have to come up with a new method or something like that, but you'll figure it out. It's the people that have the false sense of security that I'm guaranteed, that's a danger zone. And the same as the other one, I don't have anything, I just give up. So you gave up. I mean, it's as simple as that. So just make sure that you kind of realize where I kind of wanted to go with this whole show. If not, then I'm sorry I confused you. But again, I'm just having a bit of fun with this one. while trying to get a message across. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you got some sort of entertainment, or maybe you picked up a new way of looking at things, a new perspective, maybe. But uh, if you can, down in the comment section below, how can luck affect? Do you believe in luck? If you don't believe in luck, let me know. But how could good luck, bad luck, dumb luck, any other luck go through and apply to an SHTF situation, to apply to us as our daily lives as preparedness people? So, but that's what I've got for you guys today. So I thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, I want to remain united because we're all prepping in this together.